There's so many different side hustles and so many different online business ideas out there right now, but the one I'm gonna show you is special and unique, and it's that way for 3 different reasons. The first one is that I think this is probably the fastest way you can get to $10,000 a month. So if you're trying to quit a job or you're just trying to get some money moving quickly, this is a great method. The second thing is this is fast. I have literally seen multiple people make their first $1,000 with this side hustle within just a few days of starting, and they're just using their Facebook profile. Nothing crazy. And third, the thing that is kind of my goal with every side hustle and every online business that I create is that this can eventually turn into a passive income, meaning that you can pull out and continue to make money regardless of whether you choose to work or not. So here's how the hustle works. And I'm gonna go back about 7 years to help us understand this. I worked at a marketing agency, right? I did marketing for tons of different companies, and I had a company reach out to me and ask me to work in-house, meaning instead of having 20 clients, I had 1, which is great. So I committed, I left my job, and I went to become an in-house marketing person at a small local company. Now, what this local company did is they made these really cool 3D anatomy models that were perfectly accurate, right? They're 3D, people can use them to make videos, movies, graphics, all kinds of stuff using these 3D models, and they cost about $25,000. Now, my first day there, I got there and I asked them what they were currently doing to run marketing to their business, and they showed me that they'd been running Google ads. So Google ads are when you type something into Google, you may or may not know this, but the first 1 to 4 results are probably going to be advertisements from companies. They're not the actual natural results that are showing up there. Now, this company had set up these Google ads almost 15 years ago, and they'd been running unmanaged for 15 years with a total cost of $200,000. Now, because these ads hadn't been managed, they weren't showing up in Google for things that they really would like to show up for. They were showing up for words like foot or body or brain or person. I dare you to try to sell a $25,000 3D anatomy model for graphic artists to somebody who's Googling the word brain. Now, you might hear this story and think, wow, these guys are not very smart, but that's simply not the case. They were very smart. They were very skilled. The problem was everyone at this company was 3D animators. They were very skilled at 3D animation and creating 3D graphic models. And in this story, we're talking about that, but this could very well be the case in virtually any industry. They could be skilled in HVAC, carpet cleaning, chiropractorship, dentistry, anything like that. Now, these type of people make up literally millions and millions and millions of small business owners all over the world, and they're very good at what they do, but they're very, very bad at marketing. So what I'm going to show you today is how you are going to solve that problem for them, and you're going to make a lot of money in the process. There are 33 million small businesses just like the one I just described in the US alone, and every single one of them needs one thing. They all need a process for taking in leads and turn it into a customer. Now, the beauty of what I just described is the entire thing can be done by software. The setup time, it might take you a long time to set up a process like what I just described, but managing it once it's been set up, especially if you set it up properly, can be done in a few hours a month. Now, the software that I'm going to show you here and that makes all of this possible is very, very unique. One, it can do everything that I talked about. It can do texting, email, landing pages, calls, websites, everything that you would need to market to your leads, capture your leads, convert your leads, and turn your leads into customers. But the real opportunity here revolves around a word that you may or may not have heard of before, but that is probably the biggest opportunity in 2024 across the board, and that's white labeling. So let's describe white labeling in the physical world. Most of us are aware and connect with this idea that most companies are just going to China, they're purchasing a product, they're putting a sticker or something like that on the product, and then they're calling it their own product. And if you head to Amazon, you'll easily see that a vast majority of the products in most categories are almost the exact same because most of them are buying the exact same products from China and then labeling it as their own. So in the software world, someone creates a software and you get to go and brand it as your own software. You get to create your own website, your own logo, your own name, but then someone else actually has a team of developers and they're creating the software, and all you're doing is paying them a monthly fee to basically white label and turn that software into your own. Now, what this means is you're going to be able to sell this software for as much as you would like, or as much as you can get people to pay you, right, every single month. So if we assume that you were white labeling a software and you were charging $100 a month, which is a very reasonable price, most businesses are willing to pay for a software, you would need about 90 customers to be able to make 6 figures a year. And these companies typically don't just up and leave a software unless they have a reason to. If the software is working, it's converting the leads into customers, right? They tend to stay with the software for as long as that's happening. So the software that makes everything possible here that we're going to talk about is a software called Go High Level. And we'll leave a link down below. you can go sign up for Go High Level. Go High Level has a few plans, and the top plan is a white label plan. And what that means is you're going to be able to turn this software into yours. You're going to be able to have a CRM, an email marketing section. You'll be able to have text messaging, websites, blogs, funnels, everything you could possibly build into your own software. It'll probably take you less than 1 day to brand the entire thing to yourself, create a website, have everything up and running so that you can start selling the software. Now, the way you're going to start doing this is you're going to do it in 2 parts. And the reason we have 2 parts is this. $100 a month is great, but it's going to take you a while to get up to 90 accounts unless you've already got a large audience online or something. So if you want to get to $10,000 a month quickly, you're going to do that in part 1 by not only having the software, but you're also going to be the setup and manager of the software. And what I mean by that is you're going to set up and do the marketing for these companies. So essentially in this stage, you are a marketing agency and you're reaching out and you're getting companies to pay you anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month to manage certain parts of their marketing. Now, as part of that, you're going to get them signed up to your software. So you'll be making $100 a month on your software, and then you'll be making about $1,000 a month managing something. And so this goes back to the Google Ads analogy that we talked about a little bit earlier. There are millions of small businesses across America that don't have any idea what they're doing when it comes to creating a funnel, creating a website, creating a Google ad. And they're either trying and failing miserably, or they're just not trying because they don't know it's possible. These guys do not have a problem paying $1,000 a month to an agency if the agency can actually get them results. So for part 1, you're going to pick a specialty, or you're going to pick a niche. And what I mean by a niche is you're going to pick something like, oh, I do this for chiropractors, for dentists, or I do this for window cleaning businesses, or anything specific like that. And all you have to do is figure out how to make it work successfully with one single business. And if you can take one local carpet cleaning business in your own town, let's say, and they give you $1,000, and you're able to find a way to start getting them leads through Google or Facebook ads or something else, well, now you can literally go inside this software and copy and paste the whole system. You can copy your ads, you can copy your funnel, you can copy the emails and the text that you're sending, everything copied and pasted, and then converted over to a second business. And imagine going one town over now to another carpet cleaner and going up to them and saying, hey, I've got a system that I know is already working. The ads work, the funnels work, everything works, and it makes money. Would you like me to set this up for you? And virtually any business owner will say, yes, I'm willing to give you a shot at that. And you copy and paste and start them on it. Now it's just a matter of expanding one zip code at a time using the same system for the same type of business over and over and over again. And what you're getting is you're getting clients that are paying $1,000 a month, and you're getting software clients that are paying you $100 a month. And over time, you're able to start transitioning. And if you don't want to continue to do the $1,000 a month marketing work, where there is a lot of grunt work and there's a lot more that goes into actually taking a client, right, and working one-on-one with them, and you transition over time, and so you're just doing the software side of it. And eventually you've got 100, 200, 300, 400 customers all using this software that you've white labeled, and it becomes one of the most passive business models that you could possibly have. So here's the real truth about this method. It's not a very sexy method. You're actually going to have to work in the beginning, and importantly, you're going to have to learn marketing, you're going to have to learn sales, and you're going to have to actually be successful with those things. But I'm not talking about going and getting a 4-year college degree in marketing or sales. Most of these things can be learned online, using YouTube videos, buying courses within the period of a few months or a year. Honestly, a week or two into researching and learning about this stuff will probably put you ahead of a lot of small business owners. But sexy or not, this method works, and it is a very proven model and one of the best online business models that's out there. And yes, I will leave a link down below if you want to get started with a completely free training that teaches you in depth how to do all this. There will never be a time when it asks for any money. The whole training is entirely free.